In this lesson, you will learn how to simplify expressions with exponents. We will use the rules of exponents to break down each problem step by step so you can see exactly how to approach them. If you need a quick refresher on the rules, the link is in the description. All right, let's jump into our first example. Here we have two expressions multiplied together. Each expression has a coefficient and a variable with an exponent. To simplify, we can group the coefficients together and the variables together. The order of multiplication doesn't matter. Now multiply each part. 5 times 4 is 20. Next, multiply the variables. When we multiply powers with the same base, we keep the base and add the exponents. So we keep x and add 7 and 2. 7 plus 2 equals 9, so we get x to the 9th power. Therefore, the simplified expression is 20x to the 9th. Great, now let's move on to the second example where we'll need to use two different exponent rules. Here we have a product inside parentheses, and the entire product is raised to the third power. When a product is raised to a power, we distribute the exponent to each factor inside. But first notice the negative sign inside. That's really -1, even though the 1 isn't written. Now distribute the exponent 3 to each factor inside. Then simplify each piece one at a time. -1 to the third is -1 multiplied by itself 3 times, which equals -1. In general, -1 raised to an odd power stays negative. Raised to an even power, it becomes positive. Keep this in mind. You won't need to multiply it out every time. Now let's look at x and y. When we raise a power to another power, we keep the base and multiply the exponents. So for x, we keep x and multiply 4 and 3. 4 times 3 equals 12, giving us x to the 12th. For y, we keep y and multiply 5 and 3. 5 times 3 equals 15, so we get y to the 15th. Then we have z to the third. We usually don't write the coefficient one, so the simplified expression is negative x to the 12th, y to the 15th, and z to the third. Makes sense, right? Excellent. The next one is for you. It involves a fraction coefficient. Pause the video and give it a try. Here we have two expressions each raised to a power and then multiplied together. Start by distributing the exponents to each factor inside each expression. So for the first expression, distribute the exponent 4. For the second expression, do the same with the exponent 2. Now simplify each piece one at a time. Start with 1/2 to the 4th. When a fraction is raised to a power, we distribute the exponent to both the numerator and the denominator. So distribute the 4 to both 1 and 2. 1 to the 4th is 1, and 2 to the 4th is 16, so we get 1/16. Next, we have x to the 4th. For y, we're raising a power to another power, so we keep the base and multiply the exponents. 2 times 4 equals 8, giving us y to the 8th. Now for the second expression, 6 squared is 36. For x, we keep x and multiply the exponents. 2 times 2 equals 4, so we get x to the 4th. Then we have y squared. Now multiply the two simplified expressions. Group the coefficients together and the like base variables together. 1/16 times 36 equals 36 over 16. Both 36 and 16 share a common factor of 4. So this simplifies to 9/4, right? Always simplify fractions completely. Otherwise, the expression is not considered fully simplified. Next, multiply the variables. Keep the base and add the exponents. So for x, 4 plus 4 equals 8, giving us x to the 8th. For y, 8 plus 2 equals 10, so we get y to the 10th. That is your simplified expression. Awesome. Now let's move on to the next example, which involves negative exponents. Here we have two expressions multiplied together. Each expression has a coefficient and variables with exponents. Start by grouping the coefficients together and the like base variables together. Now multiply each part. -5 times 8 equals -40. Now for the variables, we keep the base and add the exponents. Notice, this x doesn't have an exponent. That means the exponent is 1. So for x, -3 plus 1 equals -2, giving us x to the -2nd. For y, 7 plus -4 equals 3, so we get y to the 3rd. Notice we still have a negative exponent, and an expression is not fully simplified until all exponents are positive. So we need to rewrite the x term. A negative exponent means take the reciprocal and make the exponent positive. So x to the -2nd becomes 1 over x to the 2nd. Now we have -40, y to the 3rd over x to the 2nd. For a negative fraction, you can place the negative sign either in the numerator or in the denominator or in front. They're all equivalent. But in the final answer, it's more common to place it in front. Makes sense, right? If this video has been helpful so far, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps the channel reach more students. Great. Next, let's see an example with the zero exponent. Here, the entire expression inside the parentheses is raised to the 0 power. Any non-zero base raised to the 0 power equals 1. So the result is simply 1. Easy, right? Let's move on to the next example, which involves division of powers. Here we have a fraction inside parentheses, and the entire fraction is raised to the 4th power. A good strategy is to simplify inside the parentheses first. When we divide powers with the same base, we keep the base and subtract the exponents. So 7 minus 2 equals 5, giving us y to the 5th. Now we have a power raised to a power. So we keep the base and multiply the exponents. 5 times 4 equals 20, so we get y to the 20th. That's the simplified expression. Pretty straightforward, right? Awesome. Let's move on to the next example. Feel free to pause the video and give it a try. Here we have a fraction where both the top and the bottom have coefficients and variables with exponents. Start by grouping the coefficients together and the like base variables together. Now simplify each piece one at a time. Start with the coefficients. -14 and 21 share 7 as a common factor. So this simplifies to -2/3, right? Place the negative sign in front. Now for the variables, keep the base and subtract the exponents. So for x, 5 minus 10 equals -5, so we get x to the -5th. For y, 11 minus 8 equals 3, giving us y to the 3rd. We're not done yet. The expression is not fully simplified until all exponents are positive. So we need to rewrite the x term. We take the reciprocal and make the exponent positive. So x to the -5th becomes 1 over x to the 5th. Therefore, this is your simplified expression. Perfect. Let's move on to the next example where we'll combine several exponent rules in one expression. Here we have a fraction with expressions raised to powers. Start by distributing the exponents to each factor inside each expression. For the first expression in the numerator, distribute the exponent 2. For the second expression in the numerator, distribute the exponent 3. For the expression in the denominator, do the same with the exponent 3. Now simplify each piece one at a time. 4 squared is 16. For x, keep the base and multiply the exponents. 3 times 2 equals 6, giving us x to the 6th. Now the second expression. 5 cubed is 125. For x, 4 times 3 equals 12, giving us x to the 12th. Now the denominator. 10 cubed is 1000. For x, 6 times 3 equals 18, giving us x to the 18th. Now multiply the expressions in the numerator. Group the coefficients together and the variables together. 16 times 125 equals 2000. For x, keep the base and add the exponents. 6 plus 12 equals 18, giving us x to the 18th. Now divide. 2000 divided by 1000 equals 2. For x, keep the base and subtract the exponents. 18 minus 18 equals 0, so we get x to the 0 power. And remember, any non-zero base raised to the 0 power equals 1. So the final simplified result is 2. After all that work, just a simple 2. That's the power of exponent rules. They turn complicated expressions into something simple. Awesome. Let's move on to our next example. Here we have a fraction inside parentheses, and the entire fraction is raised to the second power. Inside the parentheses, there are no like bases to simplify, so we move straight to distributing the exponent to both the numerator and the denominator. So, distribute the 2. Now in the numerator, we have a product raised to a power. So distribute the 2 to each factor inside. Now simplify each piece. -2 squared equals 4. For the variables, keep the base and multiply the exponents. So for x, -3 times 2 equals -6, giving us x to the -6th. For y, -4 times 2 equals -8, giving us y to the -8th. Now rewrite the negative exponents. Take the reciprocal and make the exponents positive. So x to the -6th moves to the denominator, becoming x to the 6th. And y to the -8th moves to the numerator, becoming y to the 8th. That is your simplified expression. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I would love to help you out. Great. The next one involves multiple variables and negative exponents. Don't worry, we'll take it step by step just like the others. But first, pause the video and give it a try. Start by grouping the coefficients together and the like base variables together. Now simplify each piece. 1/8 is already in simplest form, so it stays as is. For the variables, keep the base and subtract the exponents. So for x, 7 minus 2 equals 5, giving us x to the 5th. For y, -4 minus -3 equals -1, so we get y to the -1st. For z, -2 minus 5 equals -7, giving us z to the -7th. Now rewrite the negative exponents. Take the reciprocal and make the exponents positive. So y to the -1st becomes 1 over y to the 1st. Remember, any variable raised to the first power equals the variable itself. So 1 over y to the 1st is just 1 over y. And z to the -7th becomes 1 over z to the 7th. So the simplified expression is x to the 5th over 8yz to the 7th. We are almost done. Let's look at a case where the entire fraction is raised to a negative power. When we have a negative outer exponent, a good strategy to start with is to flip the fraction and make the exponent positive. So we flip the fraction and change the exponent from -3 to +3. Now simplify inside the parentheses. Group the coefficients together and the like base variables together. Then simplify each piece. -4 over 12 simplifies to -1/3, right? For the variables, keep the base and subtract the exponents. For x, 1 minus -4 equals 5. So we get x to the 5th. For y, -2 minus 1 equals -3. So we get y to the -3rd. Now we have a product raised to a power. So distribute the exponent 3 to each factor inside. Then simplify each piece. -1/3 to the 3rd equals -1 over 27. For the variables, keep the base and multiply the exponents. For x, 5 times 3 equals 15, giving us x to the 15th. For y, -3 times 3 equals -9, giving us y to the -9th. Now rewrite the negative exponent. Take the reciprocal and make the exponent positive. So y to the -9th becomes 1 over y to the 9th. So the simplified expression is negative x to the 15th over 27 y to the 9th. Awesome! Let's finish with one final challenge that combines several exponent rules. Here we have two fractions multiplied together, and each fraction is raised to a power. A good strategy is to simplify each fraction first, and then multiply the results. Notice the second fraction has a negative outer exponent, so let's make it positive first. To do that, flip the fraction and change the exponent from -1 to +1. Since any expression raised to the first power is itself, we don't need to write the exponent 1. Now simplify inside each set of parentheses. Start by grouping the coefficients together and the like base variables together. For the first expression, the coefficient is 2. For the variables, keep the base and subtract the exponents. So for x, 1 minus -3 equals 4, giving us x to the fourth. For y, -1 minus 4 equals -5, so we get y to the -5th. Now for the second expression. The coefficient is 3. For x, 2 minus 1 equals 1, giving us x to the first. For y, 1 minus 3 equals -2, so we get y to the -2. Now for the first expression, distribute the exponent 2 to each factor. 2 squared equals 4. For the variables, keep the base and multiply the exponents. So for x, 4 times 2 equals 8, giving us x to the 8th. For y, -5 times 2 equals -10, so we get y to the -10th. Now multiply the results together. Group the coefficients together and the like base variables together. 4 times 3 is 12. For the variables, keep the base and add the exponents. So for x, 8 plus 1 equals 9, giving us x to the 9th. For y, -10 plus -2 equals -12, so we get y to the -12th. Now rewrite the negative exponent. Y to the -12th becomes 1 over y to the 12th. So the simplified expression is 12x to the 9th over y to the 12th. And there you have it. You can now simplify exponent expressions with confidence. If you want to practice more of these, I have added a free worksheet. You can find the link in the first comment.